It's a stream. Hello, hello. I think I'm still on the EQ setting for the lav mics. One moment. Yep. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to sound like. Oh, how's it going, everybody? I have to refresh my session, I guess. Alright, let's go back to this screen really quick. How? How is this happening? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Alright, I'm switching back to the other source. I don't know why this source loses mono. Okay. I should be in both ears now. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I gotta go in here and do this. Yeah, I'm using the other audio source in fucking OBS. I'm so confused. If I have... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If I balance it... If I take it off that and I balance all the way to the right... I'm just watching the waveform bounce. Yeah. Very weird. Oh well. Back to Dawncraft. Alright. Hey look. It's the Xbox app. Just so we're clear, I am exhausted. So this is gonna be chill. Also, I've got dino nuggies. There we go. Alright, so it's time for me to tear all this out because it's not relevant anymore. That feels loud. I think I might need to borrow the community beacon as well. In fact. Here seems good. Come on, brain. It's 753, right? Or is it more than that? I feel like it's 753. Nine 753. Okay. That's my 7. Excuse me. Hi.
for nugs.
Oh, your nugs are in the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gave you the freedom of not being changed to my nugs. Because that's how cool I am. That's how you prove you're cool, right? You loudly announce that you're cool after you do something nice for somebody. I've been on the internet. I know that's how it's done. Eh. And haste. There we go. Ow. Ow. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Is this out of the... It's right there. Man, the range on that beacon sucks. Alright, I'll start over here. Ow. Hey, Maria. Yeah, I really like the seed we chose. And I also like what people are already doing here at Spawn. Whee! Okay. What do we got? There's 4 people on right now. Total capacity, as far as whitelisted goes, is stalling for time. This channel should tell me how many people exist. I just need to get it to... Get out of streamer mode, I guess. There's been a few. Megan's been around. Luke's been around. Sway I've seen on. There's my participants list. Member list. There are... 23... 27, 35, 39... There's about 50, roughly. Folks who are whitelisted on the server. We've never all been on at once, but that's how many people are able to join. Make sure my overlay is on. Okay. Well, I've got some beacon juice. Let's come over here. Get this. Hey. Yeah, this was me outlining a layout for the sorting system that we are not going to be doing. And instead, we're going to be making it more complicated in the interest of having it be cuter. Whee! Whee! Nothing like building something up so you can break it down. Break it down now. All right. So, vis-a-vis the future of sorting on the Dawncraft server. We are going to be building this little hillside up to look kind of like an outdoor shopping area. Not mall, because that implies a certain vibe. More like just a little shopping district. Except, all of the items are going to auto-sort into the shops. From central positioning. Yeah, no, the people have done a lot of good stuff, and the shaders, honestly, like, look really good. In a little bit I can... Once I have finished breaking this down, I can fly around and show off some of the stuff. But I need this gone so I can think. Okay. Oh, JR. You'll be happy to know? You'll be happy to know we're back on little individual shops for the sorting system. Okay. Eat my carrots. God, Minecraft is such a loud game. Alrighty. I need to restock my fireworks. Yeah. Alright. So, we'll start with the little front door I put on what should be my house, but I've done nothing with. Here it is. This is going to be my house. This is Zelda music. This is what I like to listen to while I play Minecraft. This is just stuff from Breath of the Wild. Whoa. Specifically, this is my Breath of the Wild chill playlist made up from the soundtrack. Oh, the greenhouse looks great. Okay. So, because this is a server for the folks who take part in the charity drive for the weekly, the 1 week server that happens during Desert Bus for Hope. This is a desert bus stop. This is Spawn. This has been Spawn 2 years running now. Eggs for headlights. I like it. I think it's Eris has been doing great work outfitting with armor stands. All the stuff. So, there's that. I literally just took this and dropped it in from the previous world where I had made it. This is our nether portal. It's gorgeous, and I think whoever made it is awesome. I find it really hard to keep track of who's done a given build. Somebody is doing something over here. Working on their house. One of my favorites so far is the little treetop oasis that somebody's building over here. I forget whose build this is as well. I'm just gonna pretend. I'm not gonna pretend. I don't know whose build is where for basically anything. I will say out loud if I know who made a thing. Otherwise, I will just say it's so cool. For instance, it's so cool. I will show your perimeter off at some point. I guess since people are over there now, I can show it off now. Oh, I know why this is so loud. Whoa, I might die. There we go. It was playing through two sources. What's the shirts link? shop.hpbraincase.com will take you to my store if that's what you're asking for, Hosk. Is it time to re-up? You're out here in the ocean somewhere, right, Minty? In the Frostlands? Kind of here-ish. Wee. You're near the mesa? I thought you'd set up in the ice biome. Alright, well. Back we go. Oh, your house is in the ice biome. You're out here somewhere, probably near this beach that we dig up for sand. I'm gonna guess you're over here. Based on the edge of your perimeter being on my map. Yes, hpbraincase.com will take you to the Twitch stream. Shop.hpbraincase.com will take you to my store. Because I can't be bothered to have my own actual website. I see. That would explain it. Sorry for the nuggy noises. But I'm starving. And away we go. God, I need to get some... I need to make some level 3 fireworks. It's the minty perimeter. Alright. 16 by 16 chunkums. Right now it's a big infinity pool. I'll land on this little dry spot. This is the flying machine, what gets rid of the water. Hey, did you know there's an observer on the ground here? Okay, I'll leave it. Home. Swear word was, in fact, can't wear hats, I believe. It certainly wasn't me, and it's very funny. So I'm pretty sure that's him. Because Hats is a funny guy. Did you figure out what was wrong with your flying machine, by the way, Minty? Why it would suddenly break in half? Ah, it's directional. Okay. Yep. Sounds like Minecraft. Yeah, but I know there's another portal, but I'm showing off the server. Yeah, we ooh, I can fly through that. We picked a seed that would hopefully keep us kind of all together, because it's supposed to be about community. Ow, ow. I'm fine. A flying master in this game I am not. I never set this to public? What? My vertical stream has been unlisted this whole time. How about that? Public. Safe. Home. Nuggies. Alright. Yeah, so, we got a continent that had most of the biomes. I can't believe there's a square of mesa here I haven't discovered. And then I picked our spawn location as being at the base of this. Crescent Mountain. That's the frame. That's the set of words I was looking for. I believe it is Tuba. Has this built to be our sort of main mob farm right now. We have a witch farm as well. I made a blaze grinder last night when I was chilling. That's in the nether. And yeah, we're just kind of happening. Got our bamboo farm, which has been expanded to help with wood production, which is nice. Gonna need to carry that over in a little bit. And we have some quality of life and just sort of fun stuff, server tweaks enabled. So, like gravestones and that sort of thing. And player heads. Making good use of vanilla tweaks. Get out of here. You want Chimkin, you gotta go beg it from Mama. Go. Go. This dog. Hey. Alright. Yeah, you're cute. You're cute. Yeah. Alright, now go. Go on. Hi. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Go. Go to Mama. No. Go on. You're just gonna sit here and beg? It's not good. Down. Okay. Stay. She gave me puppy dog eyes. I couldn't resist. Alright. Now, back to this. Back to our regularly scheduled Minecraft. Okay. This is where we start to think about what our shops are going to be. One of them is going to be this greenhouse, which looks great. And yeah, there'll be droppers in the floor probably to load those chests up. The rest of the things will probably have more traditional item sorters. And we're also going to have a big sort of omni sorter that lives under the mountain. Honestly, probably accessed from my house. Or at least that's where one of the access points will be. Alright, this is my last nugget. Home. That's it. Nothing for puppies. Go. Alright. I can, in fact, simul-stream 2 YouTube streams at the same time. In fact, I can triple stream Memo because I can also stream on Twitch. I can do all of them. I have to use a special OBS plugin to do the vertical stream, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see here. So just gonna sort of brainstorm here. Oh, yes. Yes, it can. The trick is the second one has to be done with a stream key. Whereas the first one can be done straight through OBS. Like just with the channel connection. So if I excuse me. This is really hard to plan out because I don't know what order to attack it in. On the one hand, there is the idea that like I want the shops to look a certain way, but I also want them to be categorized. And so I need to figure out my categories, but that means I need to figure out how many items are in a given category before I can sort out the footprint of a given shop. So many things. I have to sort it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So like I know that I want a redstone shop. I also need to figure out which shops are going where. So like what shop goes right here, for instance? Is this logs and planks? Wood goods? I want the shops to kind of be pals. I know that bulk goods are going to be in silos further up the mountain. So like dirt, gravel, sand, cobble. That's all going to be up here. Hey, Hosk, did you know you died here? What's in your grave? Get out of here. So yeah, I need to figure out what's going to be in a given shop and where that shop is going to be. Then I need to figure out how many items are going to be in that shop, and that will give me the shop's footprint. Though, I suppose I can cheat a little bit, since we know we're going to stack them. I could just make the shop itself deeper. So, if this were an outer wall, then I'll want 2 spaces before the inner wall. Secret gravestone. Let me put this down really quick. Okay. So yeah. Where's the image of how we're gonna do the redstone on the sorter? In projects, I think, right? There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the walls need to be deeper. I need to check something. We might have made that one larger than it needed to be. So, copper bulb, bulbous bouffant, moss mask reward on Twitch. Oh, all right. Okay, so I think I can make do with that because I want to say that I can. Oh, I have to face this up, don't I? I'm building a facsimile right now of what one of our item sorters will look like. Okay, so I'll have this on top. God, I just need... Okay, you all go in there. Do I need a regular block? I do. I'll use orange terracotta for that. Then I need comparator, hopper. Yeah, I have everything else I need. Yes, okay. So, we're going to want a solid block here. Okay, that's gonna put its redstone out there. That's gonna put its redstone out there. And then we're gonna have a comparator here. And when an item goes in, how does that not see that? Oh, because it's backwards. That's how. That would do it. Okay. Okay, so that works. That has let me thin that up. And then we're gonna have the hopper that goes into that actually like feeds this, which is going to have another storage on top of it, which is going to do that. Is there a way to thin this up as well? Because, like, that... This needs to be fed, so that has to go there. But... Oh, yeah. I can just do... Can I? No, I can't do that. Okay. Yeah. So, backwards... So this will have a comparator, which will do... I hate comparators. I don't, they're great, but... Okay. So that should all function. So when something is in here... I forgot to... put a bulb. Did I throw them? Did I put my bulbs away? Yeah, they looked just like terracotta. Okay. So... we have an item flowing through. Oh, that doesn't work. Interesting. Or does it? Now I'm confused. Okay. So... yeah, that goes like that. Cool. We want that to be on when items are flowing or backed up. So I need a button to reset it. Okay. So. And then we would have the... I think we decided on a chest right there. Okay. There's really no reason for this to be a copper bulb, is there? Oh, no, there is. There is. It being a T flip-flop makes it more compact. Okay. So... that's good. Now, if that is the sort of footprint of an item in a shop, and we want the shop to feel roomy, man, I almost think we move this up. What's the play here? Okay, maybe we put derivatives in the ground. Oh. Yeah, derivatives in the ground. This'll light up when stuff is... oh my god. I have to go get wax so that doesn't oxidize. I'm gonna do that wrong a bunch. So I'm just gonna grab a whole thing. Whee! Okay. Yeah. All right. Derivatives in the floor. Don't have my axe out. We then can it's gonna feel crowded otherwise, isn't it? Guess I could do something like this. Okay, now the other thing I guess that I need to keep in mind is that as that stands, I have to do the thing where I build an item sorter really quick. So No, that goes there, that goes there. Comparator. Hopper points into it. Chest. Hopper points down. Rizzo! Go! Go on. She is being quite nosy. Peter. Torch. Get out of my inventory. Dust, dust, dust. Dust, dust, dust. Okay. So that's a basic item sorter. If I want that to live inside the walls, then it needs to come in. Now the good news is I can cheat that a little bit. I think. By making the roof quite tall. Because I'm reasonably certain that I could get away with doing it like this. Like this'll lock it twice, so stuff will get a little bit stuck. But is that much of a problem? Let's double check this. Because it'll lock this and that. How much does that hurt me though? Technically it'll lock several things. God, that's gonna get real unwieldy real quick. Okay. The other option is I expand the walls by a block or two in the ceiling specifically. Okay. Because of all the wonderful things he does. Can I zipper them? Is another question that's worth asking. If I can zipper them, then maybe I can save this. Because my ultimate goal is to have these tile back that way, if that wasn't clear. And to make that happen, and to have the stuff come from other stuff, from another spot, that's where things start to get hairy. Okay, I guess let me build a second set of these. Because if I can zipper them, I can do a smaller filter, because the reason you go too deep on these is for overflow protection, and if they're zippered, you don't need overflow protection, in case anyone was wondering. I know you weren't. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to build that part because I know this part tiles. Okay, neither of these are looking up, so that's great. Now let's pretend for just a moment that this is our system. And what I want here is one going here. Yeah. One going in there. And one going into the block over here. Not that that actually matters structurally, but that's just to help me keep track of things. And then we'll have this situation and this situation. And we want a comparator on each of these. One here, one here. This can just go 2 now. This can just go to here. Right? Because it no longer needs the repeater. Like, I know you can make this one shorter. I've done it. By accident. Haven't I? I swear I have. Oh, right. Nope, that's not right. Well, now I've gone and confused myself. I guess it only works that way if you've got this going into a chest in front of it, and then it's not thinner. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay. So if that doesn't work, then we've got a whole host of issues. Where we either need to make the entire shop super wide. Well, let's see how that feels, I guess. Let's see how wide dot shop feels. Because what that needs to look like is each of these needs to be an item sorter. Nope. Incorrect strategy number 1. Okay. Well, I suppose that actually gets rid of the need for this stuff, hilariously. I think. Okay. I'm talking to myself. I need scaffolding. I do not have enough thought process. Okay. Not gonna need the chests on my bar right now. Okay. So stop it. That goes there. I have sussed out a little bit of a problem, but I have thoughts on it. Do I not have a workbench here? Weird. Okay. I wanted to make some iron trapdoors. Okay. So I think what I'm about to do works. Just gotta make sure whatever I do aesthetically allows for a trapdoor up here. And that they won't get broken by being powered, because we need to put repeaters on them. Okay. So, junk items. Oh, I didn't put torches in. I'm like, why are those flowing? Didn't put that torch in. Well, they'd flip down and break the repeaters, which is bad news bears. So that, and okay, stuff flows in. All right, that actually works. So, with that being said, the footprint of a shop would be and because these are overflow protected sorters, this isn't a problem. The footprint of a shop would be come on. So just sort of keep this in mind. Just gonna build the facade portion right now. Bulb. Right. Guess I need to make sure that bulb situation still works, because it might not this way. That is, in fact, a dog squeaking. Okay. For giggles, let's just run this across here. Okay. Just want to put these in. That bulb will turn on. It should remind you of Zelda, Mamo. It's from the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. Okay, so I will still be your friend even though you said that. No, Breath of the Wild is my favorite Zelda game, but not because it's the best Zelda game. Ha! Okay. That's funny to me. Gonna need to fix that. Okay. Repeater. All right. So now I want it becoming powered to turn it off. Oh, I have to build the rest of the thing. I have to build this in. Otherwise, I won't know whether this is working. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Comparator. Observer. 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 Okay. So, what happens when items run through this? That turns on. Hey, Symph. And then it turns off. Okay. There's a redstone torch in there that I want. There we go. Okay. So that works. By and large. And means that the internal footprint of a store he keeps saying out loud. Will be. That's not where the bulb goes. Bulb goes here. Where'd my bulbs go? Yeah. And then we will have... That's straight down and one back. Okay. This is not the right pickaxe. I want that pickaxe. Alright. Bulb, bulb. Barrel. I need this in order to visualize it. Hopper, hopper. Okay. So this would be the internal footprint of a shop. Oh my goodness. Okay. That feels reasonably roomy. 6 blocks wide for decoration. Any solid blocks we want right there. They just have to be integrated into the item sorter. And then the roof of the shop. Just by its nature. Has to be. At least this tall. Which I suppose is a lot of room to put the name of the shop. It does, however, really hinder being able to see up to the next level. And I can't get that any smaller, can I? I guess the other shops will be similarly as tall. So this would be the rough footprint of a single shop. The upside of this design... Hey, Brent. So the trick here is I can't actually get this any smaller. And even this has exposed composters in the ceiling of the shop, which we would probably need to cover with trapdoors. Hey! You get a button press for that. I thought you'd already done that.
Welcome to the think tank.
Welcome. Bienvenue. Okay, so 16 times 3 is 48. Yes, Minty. Hilariously, the entire shop would fit inside a single chunk. The chunks just don't line up properly. Interesting. Yeah, can't get that any smaller, but I can go... For a given shop, we have sort of infinite expandability backwards. So, just for satisfying my brain spatially, let's get a feel for that. Well, it's a good thing we have the ability to make a renewable sand situation if you need that much concrete synth. Okay. So, this feels reasonably roomy to stand in, right? You have a framed piece of artwork that has welcome and a bunch of different languages. Nice. Klingon. Nice. Nerds. Alright. So. That is the internal footprint. Eat something. Could have something like this going on for the external footprint. Whatever. Yeah. This still gives enough room to make a kind of roomy looking entrance. And then you come in. And you have access to the shop. The shop can go back as far as we need it to. Good night, keyboard, brain, whichever you prefer. BTK. Not being able to make it shorter fills me with a primal sadness, but really isn't a lot I can do about that. Though, there may be a solution for part of the problem. Because stuff will be coming here after being sorted by another system, water streams may be an option for over the hoppers instead of a hopper chain. Which could, in theory, let me shave a block off. In theory. Assuming I can make it work. Alright. There we go. Now my lighting overlay's on. So if that's the case, it's kind of funny to leave this here for now. Just get those out of the way. If that's the case, then the next shop would... Do I put that just directly across from there? And then how do we handle the slope up? Because it's not just laying out one shop that needs to happen, it's laying out multiples. And I prefer a gentle slope in general, when possible. The shops don't need to be connected to each other, thankfully. So from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I need reserved. Get some more derricotta. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the next shop cannot be any closer than right here. This would represent the edge of another shop. Which on the bright side kind of forces a gentle, like forces to allow me to have a gentle slope. Because the mountain doesn't really agree with a gentle slope though, which is annoying. Though I suppose I could have this terrace up right here, actually. Let's give this some terraforming thought. So does that work if I have this turn? No, I don't think it does. Man. Okay, I don't have to pack the shops in right next to each other. That's not needed. Yeah, that's a common pain point, Symph. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Okay, so... Oh, it's exactly 16 wide. Interesting. So... If this is the roof... To the best of my knowledge, there is no way to do it currently. Specifically, this is the roof. Yeah, anything like that would not work on a server. So, that's the roof. And I only ever need to go one block into the floor. And that's just for the derivatives barrel, which isn't even mandatory to have in the floor. It could be... Could be there. So the floor is fair game. Which means I could offset the shops stacked on top of each other as long as I have a way to get to an entrance. If I don't stick to the gentle slope idea. Then the closest I could place a shop to another shop. Uh-huh. Do. Stop it. I hate stairs. I hate them so much. With a passion, I hate them. The fiery passion of 1,000 suns. The closest I could quote-unquote reasonably overlap a shop would be about that far. So there, and it would come back 5, so yeah. They would overlap to... They wouldn't overlap, hilariously. I can stack them, but I can't overlap them. I could stack them on top of each other and do weird things with multiple sets of stairs. Oh, boy. This is where I fail as a Minecrafter. They have not figured out the brain interface that makes stairs placed the way I think they should. Get on that, Mojang. This is why it was easier when Sortamart was just a big mall. Bleh. This does not lend itself. This auto sorting does not lend itself well to bespoke little shops when you can't have a hidden floor, like a half floor between levels. Okay. Man, I really like the bespoke little shops idea. Why do item sorters have to be so tall? The thing is, it doesn't feel like they have to be tall. Because, yeah, the other option is I just make the shop wider. It's tall because I want the item sorter to be above that. There's got to be ways to make this do what I want. So, we probably weren't gonna be able to make the apartments happen. It was gonna be more like a little staircase terraced shopping district was the thought. And that's probably still possible. It just involves using the facade of the, like, this shop probably shouldn't be this far out, for instance. Get out of my inventory. Okay. Because we did the shops with apartments above thing on a server a few years ago. And I really liked that. It's a concept that JR pioneered. For me. And I made it work within the constraints that she gave me at the time. And so now I just need to figure out a different way to make it work with a different set of constraints. How hard could it be? Yeah, if I'm willing... I think that's the trick. If I'm willing to let the inside of the shops be wider, with the hope that I am just hiding them inside the mountain. Maybe I can make that work. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So if I... Let's go ahead and build a cute little shop front. And by cute little shop front, I mean do the bare minimum to make something that looks like it's actually intentionally built. Let's keep the assumption that we're going to do 6 blocks wide for the actual interior of the shop. That lets us do 4 blocks for the doorway. Which is, in theory, enough space to do something cute. Would require actually knowing how to do a cute thing, but that's future HP's problem. And then we... So we have them be kind of hobbit shops, I guess is the concept I'm leaning towards. Go in. To go back a little bit, probably. There'll be a whole situation up front. And then you hide the sorters in the wall. So, that's the 6, okay. So you try to minimize your use of the ceiling. Still gonna have to go tall, but it's fine. We're not gonna be putting the sorters in the ceiling anymore. If we can avoid it. Which means we got the 6. Okay. Got you here. Okay. Just kind of trying to put everything I might need down here. I'm never going to need TNT on my bar for this project. There are things in my inventory that do not need to be in my inventory. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. So let's assume storage starts there. There's a hopper on top of each of these. We've got a bulb here. Bulb here. Bulb here. Bulb here. That matches what we had on the design, right? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. Get that opened up. Alright, I can see that better now. Okay. So it does need to go back 3 from this bulb, bare minimum. Which is fine. Because this will also be a barrel. Has to be. And then there's going to need to be a solid block here. Yeah. No. Not a solid block there. Okay, I need to figure out how to get that, how to use the friggin' redstone wrench. Because this is bugging the crap out of me. Redstone wrench. Okay. Ow! Oh god, Izuma, you're very loud. It's a Vanilla Tweaks data pack. Okay. Cool. 1 iron, 3 gold. Let me go grab that. I have iron. Gold. Iron. Gold. Sure. It doesn't have a texture right now, so I'm gonna need to get that. But now I can rotate stuff. Put this here. Put this here. Good. I do need a solid block. I was right about that before. And then a comparator. Okay. Take that out. That lights up. Put anything in. That darkens again. Okay, perfect. And then we put a comparator here. And we have that look at it. And then we put one here. And we put one there. And we put items in there, and it doesn't work because those are looking at each other. Okay. It's fine. Hottest new game show. It's big in South Korea. Okay. And then as soon as items finish flowing out, that turns off. Okay. Cool, cool. So that represents that. Which is great. It's fantastic. Now, let's build a second one. Okay. Okay, now we want this to set up in such a way that I'll use buttons to make this happy when I do it later, but put that there. Oh no, that was how we wanted it. The box was empty, the light should have been on. Okay, that's fine. Put this here. Light turns on. Perfect. Then we do another comparator. We rotate it. Not the comparator. We rotate that. I need to get that texture pack. What makes things look correct? Well, that's obviously... I say obviously. Nothing's obvious anymore. Okay, yeah, that is wrong, though. There we go. And then hit. And then barrel. Barrel. Good, and bulb. 4, 5. That's gonna get set back by 1, I guess. Not sure how I managed that. Very carefully, I guess. Right, because that lines up there. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so the bulbs should go here. Bulb, bulb. Barrel, barrel. Hopper, hopper. Barrel, barrel. Bulb, bulb. And then the space behind it. 3 back from the bulb. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, guess that was my silk touch pick. Okay. Yeah, this is where it starts to get tricky again, but I think I can still make it work. Because whatever I do only needs to work sort of here. The rest of it can go up inside here. Okay. So... And even then, it doesn't necessarily need to go exactly like that. I'm thinking out loud again without finishing sentences. So this system here needs to feeds hey, go to into this. So let's take a look at how we make that happy. I have been all right. Currently beating my head against a redstone conundrum right now, but that's fine. Okay, because ideally, if that's that hopper, can that be that hopper? We'll see. Okay, you... Oh. Alright. Alright. Solid block. Comparator. It is empty, so we want it to... Yeah. Okay. Then we have a comparator here. Block watching it. Just gonna rotate that wrong every single time. And... okay. Yeah, so that all is good. Yeah. And then if we assume that that is what is here... And yeah. Let's replace this so I know that it's important. And repeater. Yeah, has to be hoppers in both cases. I always want to build more overflow into these than I actually can, because I want to make this... Wait. I can make that a barrel, can't I? right? Because this hopper will still be stopped. I think that works. This should still stop at 41. Oh, no, because it needs the hopper underneath to pull it out. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah. So that's going to stop at 41. That's going to turn off because nothing's flowing through. Okay, yeah. So that's what this can look like. And by setting it back 1, I will have managed to... Did I put a comparator there when I should have put a repeater? I did. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. So yeah, then the effect of what I need to cover up is smaller. Yeah, I need to be able to go 1 above that. Well, actually, I can use some of this to my advantage. I can have a I can have overflow live down here if I do it this way. Yeah, maybe snake it that way to smooth things out, but roughly that. So it doesn't make it any shorter, but by hiding it inside the walls, in this particular case, it gets a little close, but even that I might still be able to make work. Because yeah, I need truly ideally I would need it hidden out to here, because even though this is the hopper line, in order to reduce lag, I believe I want to cover those specifically with composters. So though I only need to cover it with composters to there. Here I don't need it to really go any higher than this, do I? There's not even really anything forcing this to be here. . 'Cause, 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 'Cause Like this layer can be as low as that and just get taller if I wanted to. And then could even go so far as doing that here. And then composters at this height. And then for the facade, I can keep it, that's in line with that, right? Yeah. Okay, that works a little better. And I can dig this out and do something nice for the front of the shop right there. Have this be a more solid piece or part of a walkway up that then turns. I think this is potentially workable. Obviously the aesthetics are bad currently, but I knew that. I knew that would be the case. Hilariously, all this space in the middle here is kind of wasted. So there is a world where I could move some of these item sorters further back and just have a chain that goes to those. Then I can still go basically as far backward into the mountain as I want. Six is plenty roomy to see items. Okay, so I think I can make this work. And what that means is I can start the next store at this height, which is probably fine. Okay. I think I'd want the terrace to be, you know, at least 3 by 3. Sure. Could also move this over. Make that 3. Do something decorative here. And realistically, most people are going to be using their elytra anyway, but... Okay. I'm so over stairs. Okay, so that would lead me up here, which is where I could, in theory, have another storefront. And then depending on how I did said storefront, let's see, how far out does this wing go? So from the door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1. So if this were the front of another store, like if I had a terrace that went across here and we had a store here. Well, I mean, yes, it does have to be accessible, but if it's accessible, but in a difficult way, then, you know, I'm just, you know, encouraging a certain kind of clientele. Ugh. That hurt me to say. Okay. So... let's live under the assumption that I'm gonna have another shop here. Yeah. Was seeing if maybe it would feel okay to go one block further in, but it does not. This is going to be a long project. Okay. So this would be another storefront. Here. Waste a bunch of materials. Here. And then we would have this one. We get... so I think this is a point where I would hog out a big old chunk of space. It did make it onto the wall, Husk. Where else would it go? You're the wall guy. Okay. So what's the actual height of this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks tall. Once you get 4, 5-ish blocks in. So hey. And then it's 7 blocks this way for anything. But at this point, we're already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that'll be fine. Oh wait, no, but it'll matter from here, because if I'm gonna put a storefront here, let's say here. Yeah, it's offset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There would roughly be another storefront here. I think I can make that work. And then it would need to be 7 from the doorway, right? 1, 2, oh, let's go here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the earliest there would be able to be redstone for another storefront would be here, which is totally fine. Because the redstone gets back set anyway from where we put the actual storefront, which would be, I'm gonna say, we can use 3 wide staircases to move between the areas, but 4 wide storefronts, because consistency is how they get you. Gotta stay unpredictable. Not even sure how I did that. Okay. So that'll come up here. How much of a walkway did I give myself here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I need to tear off a little bit more of the front of this. And that's the 4 already, so then this would represent the threshold of the doorway, which would go here. And I don't care about any of that. So just need to mark sort of tentative doorway locations with these with logs, or I will go even more insane. 2, 3 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that'll be another shop. So that's 4. I know in the original sort of Chatopia design, we had at least 8. That button, it turns out, gives me money. Thank you, Hunter Green. Welcome back. Okay. So, I'm willing to abandon having a house here. I'm okay with that idea. Alright, this needs to actually get up to being at least 10 blocks tall. Right now it's 5. So that's 3. Okay. Yeah, because it goes 3, 1 step in, and then 2 more. Okay, yeah. I see what's going on here. Okay. 3. See what's going on here, even if I'm doing it wrong. Give me my axe. Good. Good. Very good, me. Okay. Yeah, so this starts here. I did have it only go out as wide as the other ones, though. It's 1, 2, 3, yeah. 2, 3. I am in no way married to this color palette, though I am starting to dig the spruce outlines a little bit. I might see if I can make something happen with those. And then, yeah, further back in is where it needs to both come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is 7. And 2 in. So this is where it needs to be 10 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be tight, but I can make that work. All right. Actually, that's probably pretty good because it means that I can expand out this way and have a second shop on that same tier. Shut up. There's a dark pocket in there somewhere I'm gonna need to light up. It's gonna take so much material. I don't have any torches. Okay, but I could pretty easily now inset another store, another storefront. Here. Okay. Okay, so if I'm gonna do that, then 3, 4. All right. I am a disaster. Me being an inventory management disaster is kind of the whole reason I enjoy making sorting systems. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. That should be here. Okay. 3. All right. And good. Then it needs to set back. Is to be 3 taller here. But only come out this far again. And then 2 further back, it needs to be up 2 more, right? I misjudged that. It's okay though, because I actually did give myself the room I need. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, because that's still going to be at this level. It's just sort of getting a feel for things. And then, yeah, 2... goes up 1, actually. Huh. Oh, so this is still correct. I think. Well, either way, I'll be able to make it work, which is what's important. And then, yeah, similarly, going all the way out to the full 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Need to be here. It's 1, 2, Okay. This will kind of represent the internal boundary of that shop. One, two, three, four, 5 shops. These two cannot coexist where they are. They each need 7, not a total of 7. Oh. Unless I turn this one. Or I move the whole thing. Like I center a shop kind of here. Maybe I just abandon this one. Do something interesting here, like a food court. So right now we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 shops so far. I haven't even turned that way yet. 2, okay, 4. Shovel. Okay. One, two, three. 3, 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay. Come up here. And then I'd either need to maybe I can do a diagonal entrance to this one and just know that, yeah, because that's the full 7, so the soonest I could start a store here would be so that would have to be the entrance, would be here. So I could do something like this. Have the entrance be offset slightly. You come in and you turn. Which would be good because then I don't need to carve into this mountain too much. And then I know that okay. Get in there, get in there. Okay. Because really, it's occupying this plane. So... then... yeah, in one, back one. It's in two, back one, technically, but... that just means here. So this represents 2? Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted this off wrong. This one needs to come out to here. But it does get shallower as it gets out to the edge, doesn't it? Yeah, the last block of the wall is actually 1, 2, 3 down from that. So that should be okay. Because we'd be looking at the last block of the wall actually being here. It's there. Yeah. So that should be fine, because that means this can encroach there. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it comes down. Yeah, those at most will overlap by 1 block, with me going in here and then rotating. Which is good. So in reality, this is the same as that. Four, 5, yeah. This becomes 6. And the shop goes in this direction. With this representing the available floor space. Okay. And yeah, that'll cut backwards into the mountain there. Now, how do we get up to the next level from here? Guess we could do something like this. Have that come up. That would put us here. Which, I think we put the silo storage up here. on this level. So this is where stuff like dirt, cobble, bulk goods, just come and get them. And if we're doing that, then I feel like we have room for one more store. One or two more stores here. Honestly. Because from here, I know we need to ultimately get up to 10 tall. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is almost exactly at the level where we start putting silo storage. Okay. And then we could possibly even squeeze another store in right here. Alright, alright. Honestly, so far the thing I hate most is that I accidentally lined these up, but that's okay because I can move this one. I have room to move this one. And moving it actually prevents me from messing something else up. So I do not have room to pick this wood up. There we go. Yeah. Instead of putting it there, I carved this back. Kind of put it in the middle of where I had these two. Should be good. So it'll be kind of here. 5, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I want that torch back. Okay. So got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shops already laid out. With room for expansion both here and up here and right here. You know what, let's go ahead and lay this one out too. Just because it will make me feel better. Just not directly in line with this one. 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Hey, it's Husk's grave. 2, 3, 4. Nope. Good. And then, yeah, it'll need to come out 2. Now, let's do this right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? God, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this doesn't need to be there. What's up, sir? Yo. Okay, so yeah, that'll be that one. I've been coraled. Coral. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bulk goods. Maybe 7. All accessible from ground level. I'm also starting to think I might put something here and just dig into my own house. Or, I mean, I'll still have to dig into my own house, but, what if it were here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna need a little bit more of a couple of materials. Terracotta and spruce. And I can put my redstone stuff away, I think. Okay, I had the scaffolding in there, but I think it actually is more important to put the wrench in there. Okay. Yes, I will definitely need to encroach upon my own home to make this work, but this can just be like the campus office. One, 2, 3. Come here. I don't want that kind of responsibility. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It actually just barely manages not to break into the facade of my house. Okay, so what that means is that we should have ample storage space, because each of these can go backwards pretty infinitely. I might make that a more diagonal entrance, but it'll go backwards into the mountain. So these 5 go that way. These 2 go that way. We'll have bulk goods up there. And there is, I think, room for another store or 2 without this place looking too crowded. So there's a lot of digging in the future. A lot of stuff will go there, and Luke, I apologize. You've built your house next to what will be essentially a terraced outdoor mall. The community autosorter. Oh, it's a cafe! Nice! That's awesome. Current blocks are just for layout, not permanent aesthetics. Okay. Each shop will dig backwards. Whoa. Each shop will dig backwards into the mountain to hide the redstone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty okay. The only one I might not, like, spend effort hiding the redstone on is the redstone store. I might intentionally make the sorting system visible on that one and have it be the one up top here, because I think that would be funny. I need an updated commercial zoning permit. I need torches is what I need. little bit of coal just sitting around. Okay. Do. Wandering traders trade for mini blocks as well. Okay. So that is layout, and should be able to be fairly universal. And then we will just need to make sure that we categorize. That's going to be the tough part. Categories, I think, are going to play pretty heavily into which shops go where and what their theming is. I will very likely need that, Symph. That help was quite helpful. Though right now we need to, like, unlike Sorta Mart, where we just kind of broke things down by section, for Tim Sorton's Open Air Mall, we need to be pretty hardline about our categories, because it's like, what goes in this shop, then what goes in that shop. Now, the upside is we have more room to play with than we did last time, because we have depth that we didn't have before. We can go further back for each section. So even though this shop ultimately will only be, you know, however many blocks wide, 6 blocks wide, we can go much further back into the mountain. So we can have one of the stores be logs and planks, for instance. Or logs and stripped logs and planks. Like, we can have it all be separate if we really want to. I will not have as much freedom to do multi-sorting into the same barrel. I will have some, because I do have this interior space here. So if you remember, at some points in Sorta Mart, we zippered them so that I could do that. We have a little bit of that freedom again as well. Aesthetically, we'll also need to figure out what that looks like, but that ain't my job. What is my job, however, is my actual job, which is right now killing me. By that I mean I need to be up at 5 a.m. To lead some trainings for my team, and as a result, that is where I am going to call it for tonight. I feel like we made real progress, though. I am also going to pick up my redstone box. Yeah, I need to lead a whole host of trainings tomorrow. Basically every half hour starting at 5 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. And then I'm in meetings for hours upon hours. So, but yeah, lots of progress on the mall. And we can go up. The fact that it's all accessible with stairs is also good. And then obviously this will come across, and there will be a final set of stairs that comes up here to bulk goods. All right. Are those? No, that's just an acacia tree. I thought those were hay bales, and I was like, husk. All right. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you had a good one, and we will do more of this sometime. I am enjoying myself. So that is what is necessary for me to keep playing Minecraft, is for me to still be having fun. All right. I will catch y'all later. Bye.